Collective, you shocked somebody with your power. And the simple fact that you used this power, somebody went and shed some secret tears. You hurt some feelings with that last one, and you crushed maybe one to a few egos. Now, let me tell you the vision I was getting. There were a group of people, and they were all working together, struggling, trying to lift this weight. And they couldn't do it. But then you walked in and very simply just picked it up. Like it weighed nothing. Now this weight probably weighed a ton. And there was a whole group of people that couldn't lift it together. But you by yourself single-handedly did something that they couldn't even do as a squad. Now, there's a few reasons you have to know this, okay? You have to know this because number one, you've been given extra strength for a reason, okay? Some of y'all, you have the ability to do things that a whole group of people couldn't do. Like 5 people can come together to have a brainstorming session and you can do the exact same thing. Now, why is this important? Well, because you are going to do things quicker. God has given you like methodology and systematic ways of doing things that are going to be quicker, better, and you're developing future skills because you are going to be a part of groups where individual people can lift the weights by themselves, and coming together, you're going to like rock the entire world. Okay. Now, far better production. Some of you guys are building armies. God gave you the teachings and the know-how to do something that groups can't do so that you can actually create groups that can do it. Right. So you're going to be teaching, you're going to be leading these things, and you're going to be revolutionizing the whole world. Okay. Take it in whatever area it applies. Now, also somebody is embarrassed. Somebody is truly, truly embarrassed because they thought they was bigger, stronger, wiser, more ahead. They have more skills. I'm the player. I'm the biggest liar and manipulator. I could do this, right? Whatever, however it applies. Somebody thought that they could do it, or at least recruit other people and hire other people to help them do something. And then here you go with all this strength. So somebody was embarrassed. Somebody actually cried some tears. And the reason why they were crying tears, I got specifically, is because they were saying, why you? Some of y'all, don't take no offense, fellas, but some of y'all ladies made grown men cry because you were able to produce or do something that they were trying to do for a very long time, and they couldn't even do it with a whole group of people. But here you went and did something by yourself, and they're asking God why. And then on top of that, somebody's a little bit angry. And this is for some of y'all to know. You got to watch who you're around, or why certain people may have distanced themselves, or for some of y'all romantic relationships, why people treated you or did you a certain type of way. They were jealous of your strength. Some of y'all don't even realize you were in a relationship with people where you walked into their life. All of a sudden, their whole life got better. And it's just like, they was mad at that. Like, why? Why couldn't I produce this on my own? How come I couldn't do this on my own? How come I couldn't get myself together on my own? Here you come and make my life better. And they resented you for that. Some of y'all came in, let's say, for example, I was giving you the vision about you walked in and you lift the weight. How about you didn't even know they were struggling working as a group at first? Some of y'all didn't even see them struggling working as a group to do something, and you just came in and did what you had the ability to do, and that made somebody's ego flame or go up in flames. Okay, let's go ahead and let's jump into it. I feel like there's more. This one jumps out. I haven't seen it yet. I feel like there's more to it. It's going to unfold when we go through this reading. Okay, Oracle card. What do we have? Ooh, observe. Okay, 2 things. First of all, someone observed this strength, or someone is observing this power that you have, and it's making them think, it's making them question. Because remember, I was saying something about somebody's like asking God why, like, why you, or how come you didn't give it to me? Like, they could have it, but how come I don't have it too? Right? So somebody is observing you. Somebody's watching. Somebody's trying to get your secret formula. They're trying to figure out how. It had to be a magnet in your hand. It had to be, man, you had a rope. It was an invisible rope, right? So what I'm getting now is something supernatural. They observed something about you that now has them thinking, are you a ghost? Are you even a human? So they're trying to observe. Also, in traditional tarot, this card is the Hanged Man. So this is talking about somebody having to stop, take a moment to ponder, retreat, and think about what really is this? You got people right now observing you, your powers, your ability, your gifts, your skills, your talents, and they're asking a big question. How? Okay? Scratching their head, wondering. You are becoming a wonder. type energy. Okay. And there's a lot to observe. There's a lot to take note. You know, when people look at like the chosen, several different people from several different walks of life can take value in what you bring to the earth. You see what I'm saying? But somebody's also learning different perspectives. You know what I'm saying? All these different perspectives, all these different ways. There's so many different ways to look at you. It's like people may all have a different version of you somehow. Okay. Oh, they walked in and they lifted straight over their head. Okay. And from several different perspectives, I'm inspired by that. Somebody else, oh man, that makes me feel small. Somebody else, I need to figure out how they did that. Somebody's inquisitive, somebody's scared, somebody's sad, somebody's angry, somebody, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's a lot of different ways to look at you and your power and your strength. All right. So let's go ahead and let's jump into the tarot to see what else comes up. Current vibe and energy. You shock somebody with your power and somebody had to go home and cry, or they cried in the car. Okay. Not to say it's a bad thing. Sometimes you need to go to God, but somebody truly feels like, why not me? Okay, let's see. Very first card, what do we have? Oh, 8 of Swords. And it's not just a, why not me? It's like, this is scary for somebody. For you to demonstrate and flex your power, that makes some, oh, that's what I was getting earlier too. Did I write that down? Why can you do something and I can't? That's embarrassing to me. So it's like, in a way, somebody feels showed up and you wasn't trying to. Again, you didn't see the struggle beforehand. You didn't see how hard they worked, how much work they put in, all for you to just walk straight in and just lift it up like it's nothing. So there is somebody around who has observed, who has seen you in action, who has seen you flex this power. And what does it say? Trapped, restricted, and worried. I told you, somebody crying. I said they were going to cry in the car, but they at the park by themselves, swinging on a swing. You got grown people swinging on swings in the children's park because they worried. Because first of all, I didn't even know you could do that. Second of all, if you can do that, and I didn't know you could do that, then what else can you do? And that's the worry. It's not just a, why not me, God? It's a, well, what just happened and what's about to happen? That's scary. That got somebody heart racing. My heart just started racing because it's like, I'm seeing it like somebody clapping, somebody rooting for you. Yeah, you lifted the weight. But in their heart, it's like, that's what it is. That's why we doing this. Okay. It's about the heart. I'm seeing that you're about to get a lot of hand claps. Oh, you lifted the weight. You did that thing. You solved the problem. You overcame, you did whatever. But it's a lot of people who are going to be clapping. It's a lot of people who are going to be smiling. But I'm getting right now, pay attention to the heart. Because even though I'm clapping with my hands, my heart is like, I wish you wouldn't have done that. I wish you couldn't have done that. I wish that was me instead. Okay. Another thing that I'm getting right now is this trap, restricted, and worried because they don't have control of this. It's beyond their level of control over you. So if somebody was used to being able to run you, tell you things, get you scared, get you in a mood, or have you do things for them, or bow to their will, this here is beyond their control. And that's terrifying. And then I'm saying that, like, what if other people find out? What is somebody, it's just all, they feel like everything's going to turn around on them. You shining the light God gave you, they think somehow that's going to make them, it's going to shine a light on them. Like, well, if the collective didn't you say you was going to do that? It's going to start to, I don't know, man. Somebody's scared of that. They scared that something's going to make them or reflect on them bad. Okay. Let's see what we got going on behind the scenes. Let's talk about something that you can't see, but I'm going to go ahead and, whoop, this jumps up. I don't know what it is. Ooh, 7 of Cups. All right. A little bit of confusion, a little bit of, now what do I do? It's a lot of choices and decisions. It's pros, it's cons. Do I stay close to you? Do I move away from you? I'm afraid of you. I'm inspired by you. Remember, you got all these different observations. You got all these different eyeballs watching. You got all these different opinions and all these different ways. Do you know what I just got with this? Controversial. Some of y'all are controversial in your own community, in your own, at your workplace. Okay. Maybe in like the dating pool or something. You're controversial. So it says decisions, pros and cons, and variety. Somebody has to make a big decision about you. Or for some of you guys, you're going to have to make a big decision about how you're going to use and flex this power. I feel the need to pull one more. But somebody is very confused. Let's say, for example, I have to choose an opinion about the collective, but I don't know what to think. I don't know which is what. Pros, cons, decision. She had the beauty supply. I saw all these different wigs, all these different cuts, hairstyles, colors. What do I choose? You can only choose one at a time. You got one head. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. I just want to clarify what's going on behind the scenes that the collective don't know. We're going to put them on. Ooh, the hangman. I told you it's the same card. The same card. Yep. So you got somebody sitting back, hanging back in the background, thinking about it. I didn't, and like I said, I wasn't trying to be offensive, but some of y'all ladies making grown men cry. They sitting back because how come I couldn't do it? I want that type of strength. I want that type of power. You know what I'm saying? Or take it, how it applies. It could be a different female looking at you, or a man, and you're a man, and it's another man. Like, I want to have that power, whatever. Take it how it applies. But somebody is hanging back. This is the confusion. This is the decision-making process. It's people in the background. I got all these different things that I could be focused on, but I can't stop focusing on that time the collective walked in the room and lifted that weight. What does that mean? Moving forward, what else are they going to do? Okay, yeah, so that's why I felt the need to pull and clarify. So we're all on the same page here. Somebody's very confused. Anyway, Hangman says ponder, retreat, and enlighten. Also, what I'm getting with this, when they were working together to lift this weight, this person got to the point where it's impossible. That's why. But then you come along and lift it by yourself. It's like, so it is possible. Okay, so you enlighten someone. Let's see what we got that is on the high vibrational end. What's good, what's positive about all this? Four of Swords. So this is either you or it could be the other person. Somebody about to get some rest. Somebody about to either give it a rest as far as trying to go against you, or if it's gathering people against you, or this is someone who, if they were like doing things to you themselves, talking about, the collective ain't gonna do this and the collective can't do that, they're gonna give it a rest, they're gonna chill, they're gonna step back from the group and they're gonna really change. Or this is you about to get some rest. You've been out here lifting weights, using abilities and causing controversy and doing all kind of stuff, and now you might be tired. So the good thing is you're going to get some rest. Alakazoo, alakazam, now you get to sleep. You did what you was called to do. You showed that supernatural stuff. You performed your magic, and now you get your sleep. It's a sleep, rest, and regroup. Now, again, I want to point out here, you see how, like, that's the group. Pretend like that's the group back then. They was all trying to do this thing. And they realized, man, maybe I need to step back from that. And I need to chill. I'm really trying to change my life. And then somebody is thinking about the group too. So it's not them just reflecting on how people are going to look at me if I couldn't do it. They're thinking about the group too. Well, what is it about the people that I'm surrounding myself with that we couldn't all come together and do something? Again, whether it was take you down or whether it was start something, build something, whatever it was, whatever that weight symbolizes to you. We've come together to do something and we couldn't do it. What's wrong with my group? That's why I'm saying this, regroup. You're going to have to rethink your group and then get a new group. Because if all y'all came together, it's like something is wrong with that group. And so somebody's really thinking about, you making somebody thinking about the company they keep. Okay, let's see what we got. What's low vibrational? What is something that you need to watch out for? Maybe this person needs to watch out for as they surrounding themselves with people who can't lift weights. Ooh, Knight of Coins. Now, in any other position, this would be good. But what I'm getting right now is waste of time. Somebody felt like I sat around with all these people. I sat around with this group. All of this, I'm even saying like it was so much confusion. People couldn't get on one accord. And that was the issue. That was the problem. and somebody feels like they wasted their time. All that time I spent working with this weak group, losing money, losing time, losing energy, losing hope, losing peace. Okay? This is why you got to be careful who you surround yourself with, right? And now, any other position, it'd be great. It's a high earner, innovator, achiever. But in this position, this person literally feels like a failure. Like, how did I fail and wasted so much time failing? It took a long time for them to finally fail, but they did. Or that's what they feel like. Now, in real life, maybe in retrospect, they're not that bad off, or maybe they are. Maybe they feel like, listen, I should have had at least 6 million, 8 million. You know what I mean? But $8? Dang. That's a big stretch. Okay. You come together with a group, we the Millionaires Club. We're going to have $20 million in 2 years. And you got $20 left to your name in 5 years. Yikes. Okay. And no offense to nobody who, has any financial situation or anything like this. But if you are one of the people who are watching and you like one of the cross watchers or looking in on the collective, you need to know that's probably what happened. You surrounded yourself with a group of people who wasn't going nowhere. And they may have talked, again, this is why I'm getting the thing of look at the heart. People talk a good, yeah, we going to do that. We getting there. We going to get there. But in their heart, they really don't believe that. Listen, we going to be at the court. We going to be playing basketball. We going to be chilling. But it sound good. It feel good. And somebody's realizing the reason why you was able to lift something or do something is because the true passion and purpose was there. Your heart, here we go. Your heart lifted the weight, right? Light as a feather type thing, right? Your heart was as light as the feather. That's why you were able to lift that weight. This person is realizing, wait a minute, was my heart right? Was their heart right? And that's where all this confusion is coming from. So for some of y'all who are wondering, how come it didn't work out? Again, check that heart. Even with relationships, how come the relationship didn't work out? I was all in, but they wasn't. They heart. They was in with their body and cheering and clapping, but they heart. And the reason why you're going to win is because God put something extra special in your heart that makes it light as a feather, so that you can lift things that would normally be very heavy. You know what I mean? Anyway, with this Knight of Coins, they lost big time. But I feel like, man, I should have teamed up with you. But now they feeling like, even with me, you still like, what difference do I make now that I see you could do it by yourself? So somebody been pondering that for a long time as they try to come back and get in your good graces. Okay. Or maybe feeling like they can't. Let's see what we got next 7 to 14 days as it pertains to this vibe. Ooh, 5 of Wands. So since I can't join you, let me compete with you. Somebody mad. You remember that group I was talking about that was standing there? Maybe not just this one person is mad. Maybe this person is saying, you know what? Maybe I will stick with the same group. But we just gonna, instead of checking the heart and making the heart greater, we just gonna get vengeful. We just gonna get competitive. We just gonna try to sabotage, right? So maybe that group comes back together after they've observed you, hangman style. We've come with all these different, right? And even I'm seeing it like surrounding you. Look how it's one big face, one big person, one top dog. That's you. And then it's all these small puppies here trying to watch you, trying to observe you. So if I can't be a part of it, then I'm going to try to take it and tear it and break it and sabotage it, right? If I can't be it, if I can't have it, then let's just break yours. Okay. So next time you come in the room thinking you're going to lift the weight, let's tie it down with ropes. Let's put magnets on the floor. You know what I'm saying? Let's do something to make you look like you can't do what you do. Okay. Anyway, rival, contest, and clash. This is also, I'm getting somebody's ego. Somebody's ego want to compete. But again, they're going to make themselves look really stupid. Because it's like you want to lift a weight that you're not capable of lifting with a group. and you want to go toe to toe with the big dog, that's not smart. Remember we was talking about choices and decisions, pros and cons? When it comes to dealing with the collective, there are more cons than pros. Remember, you had to take a moment to make a wise decision because you had to think about it. Okay, this is the part where you implement the wise decision. Still trying to compete where you don't compare will have you looking stupid every single time. Okay, so somebody might or for some of y'all this haven't happened yet. This is what's coming. But your best bet is to chill. Understand who you are, understand your position, understand what God gave you, and understand it comes with the territory. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. Ooh, child, that's the 9 of Cups. Because you're winning. Look, the competitors want to come stand in front of the camera and get the news. So they say, come on, sit on down. And she just opened up the first grocery store in that neighborhood. They want you to come put your grocery store up for bets. Like, baby, do you got a grocery store to bet back? No, you don't. They don't have nothing. It's like all these people came together to put together the first grocery store in that community. She did it by herself. See how that group came together? Let's do this and do this. And boom, she didn't need all that. Anyway, it says winning, accomplishments, and wishes. For some of y'all, this is what people are observing. They see you right there in the middle like, oh my God. Okay, so you look like you winning to at least somebody. Or maybe even to a group of people who having a hard time struggling, doing something that you could do. Where you could do it at? In your sleep. So that's what I get for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel, get in the comment section. Let me know how this video resonates with you. And I'll see y'all in the next one.